You notice what I notice about people is when you're not out here politicking, when you're not out here scheming and scamming, when you're not out here trying to, take shortcuts in life, where you're not trying to get out on people and take advantage of people, because that's like a common theme that's been around for a long time now. And it's because the authority or the figures in authority, they're not really leading how they should properly lead. Like we have people in positions of authority who are, con artists. They're not really who they say they are. And so because corrupt officials have been in these offices for so long, the court systems, the police duty, law enforcement, military, at literally every aspect of this government and society has been infiltrated by con artists, right? Who continue to hold power over the world, and they use this power to leverage them even higher and keep people in constant struggle and chaos. If you don't see that big picture that we are living in, then you are truly out of your mind or living under a rock or really don't know what's going on. And so that is just the trend now. Like, people politic, literally. People play dirty. People don't play fair, right? People are not organic anymore. People are not natural anymore. It almost seems like everything and everyone is bought out and paid for or sold out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as long as you can put a price tag on it, then that is something that people are interested in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm saying all this to say, you're always going to be the weird one or the target when you're someone who operates out of integrity, when you're someone who operates out of truth and honesty, right? When you do things the right way, because you are an upstanding person, when you are an upstanding individual, like when you actually have values and morals and standards for yourself, literally, you become this target, right? Because nobody wants to work hard anymore. Nobody wants to put in the work and the blood, sweat, and tears that it takes to become great. Like, to become great and to become something of worth, it usually takes a lot of time, energy, and effort. And sadly, people lack the patience and the discipline to get there. Nowadays, everything is so microwavable and instant that's what they want. They want the instant success. They want the virality. They want to be viral. They want easy. You know what I'm saying? But when you get things easy in life, when things come fast or whatever, that usually comes with a cost, right? And usually that just only continues to breed or nurture or foster more laziness, entitlement, like ego. Like, that's what the side effects are of fast success or taking shortcuts or the easy way out, And a lot of people operate out of this mindset, right? And it's just so sad, because that leaves people like you and I on the outs. That leaves people like you and I with pressure built up. And oftentimes we're led to a crossroad. Well, should I continue to be honest, upright? Should I continue to have integrity and morals and values? Or should all of that go out the window so that way I can receive this respect or receive this money or receive this so-called success, right? And a lot of those viral moments and famous influencer personalities, you know, a lot of these lifestyles that they portray, we honestly know that it's not their real life. Like on an everyday basis, this is not what they are speaking. On an everyday basis, this is not how they are living or acting, right? And so it's just like, you know that it's fake. You know that it's forced, right? And this is where the problem lies, because, you know, it just continues to motivate or inspire or encourage other people to take shortcuts, other people to be half-assed. And it just creates a generation of lazy, entitled, talentless people. You know what I'm saying? When you don't work hard for something, you don't have the same appreciation for it. So now what you see is a lot of things, a lot of people are doing a lot of things in this world, but it's not creating those lasting impressions that they hoped that it would. It's not hitting the same way as they thought it would. They're not reaching they may be reaching the success in a sense of numbers, in a sense of money, but they're not reaching success in a sense of satisfaction, in the sense of feeling fulfilled, in a sense of their spirit feeling like it's completed or it has purpose. So the things that money can't buy and the things that this material world you can't obtain or achieve, this is what a lot of these people are struggling with, right? So the success doesn't last, obviously, because their heart is not in it. Obviously, because they didn't put the blood, sweat, and tears into it. So they don't appreciate it. They don't take it seriously. They aren't as disciplined, right? So, you know, if people are making you feel like a target, or people are making you feel like, oh, you'll never get to where you need to get to, or you need to take the shortcuts or whatever, no. Keep doing what you're doing. The slow and steady will always win the race, because at the end of the day, if you're listening to this, then obviously you're somebody who puts in a lot of time and effort into everything that you do, collective, you know, and so you are becoming an expert or a master at what you do, you know, and that takes time, it takes effort, you know, it takes you playing the long game, you know. This isn't a marathon or a race. And so because your mindset is like this, you know, you become a target to people who want to continue to cheat the system, right? And sometimes you'll even have groups of people come up against you because they're trying to take advantage. They're trying to take shortcuts. They don't want to go through the hard work. They don't want to suffer and go through the ups and downs and failures and success. They just want to shoot straight to the top with no work, no effort, no nothing, right? And so they'll target you because you're actually doing the right thing. You're actually being thorough and solid and actually taking life seriously, and you're not taking shortcuts, and you're not cheating yourself or cheating other people just to get to the top, just to get to some type of success. No, this isn't you. So just remember, you're always going to be looked at as weird, and people are always going to try to side eye you or treat you a type of way just because you are a thorough person, just because you are someone who actually does the job efficiently and properly. Oh well, let them hate, let them suck their teeth. Keep doing you, because people see you and they feel you, and I guarantee you your success is going to last. You're the type of person that you work hard for 10 years and then that 11th year you pop off and it pays off from all those years you put in, right? versus other people who put in 1 or 2 years or no type of effort. They get all this fame and success and then they lose it fast as well. Okay, so I hope this message encourages or inspires someone who really needs to hear it. Don't give up and don't try to cheat yourself out by taking shortcuts. Have that satisfaction of knowing that everything that you work for, you deserve it because you put in that work. Okay, listen, if this is your first time here and you enjoy, make sure you subscribe. I want you a part of our tribe. And if you enjoy the content, let me know in the comments below. I love y'all. It's Karkar. I'll talk to you later. Bye.